Welcome back to another episode of the Root and Rise podcast. I am your host, Brianne, and I am starting out this new year showing my gratitude for your endless support. As a token of my appreciation for you, I'm gifting you my yearly digital planner, and this episode is dedicated to you. In fact, it is here by popular demand. You wanted more guided journaling and reflective thinking sessions, so that's exactly what we're doing today. Your voice matters here, and it has the power to direct future conversations on this podcast. If you're watching this on Spotify or YouTube, feel free to leave a comment and participate in the polls. And for those tuning in from other platforms, don't worry, you still have a way to use your voice here. I have set up a community survey for you. You can find the link in the episode description. This podcast is for you. Whether you're craving pep talks, guided meditations, longer solo episodes, exciting guests, or a specific topic, I want to hear from you. Now, let's get into the heart of today's episode, guided journaling and reflective thinking. And as a special thank you, I am gifting you my yearly digital planner. This isn't a sales pitch, there's no catch. It's the same planner that I personally use daily. It's designed to guide you through growth, empower positive habits, track your goals, and challenge you in new ways. With over 35 templates, including yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily views, as well as hourly pages, it's a comprehensive tool for your personal growth journey and helps keep your life a little bit more organized. You'll find prompts for positive self-talk, reminders for self-love, reflective journaling prompts, and a gentle structure designed to empower you through growth and healing. So, get ready for a year of growth and self-discovery with my all-in-one guided journal and digital planner for personal growth. I'm giving it to you for free because I want to make 2024 an amazing journey together. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the episode. I am really excited to have you here with us today. I am going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to do a guided journaling exercise. Even if you can't journal right now, this episode is still going to be incredibly valuable, and there will be a link to all of the prompts mentioned so you can reflect back on your day when it's more convenient for you. So make sure you save this episode, that way you can return to it at bedtime. These are some of the prompts that I use for reflecting back on my day. Even if you aren't listening to this in the evening, it's, again, still valuable. I am a huge fan of journaling, which is one of the reasons why I created a digital planner. It's packed full of prompts to set intentions for your day, care for yourself and others a little bit more, and you guessed it, reflect back on your day like we're going to now. I like to start with a quick body scan. You can focus on your toes, stretching and moving and wiggling, and then relaxing each muscle into a comfortable position, working your way all the way up to your head. Feel free to pause right now if you're going to do this while you're listening. So as we settle in for the evening, I am currently recording this at almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I hope it feels fitting. I don't know what time it is for you. You can let me know in the comments. I'd actually be really curious to hear when you're doing this. Let's reflect back on the day. How did you feel about today? Who did you appreciate? Was there anybody that came in and gave you wonderful words of wisdom or support, or even just a smile when you really needed it? After you think about who made you happy, you can think about what made you happy. Did you get any good news, accomplish something really hard, or just do something you enjoy? And then I want you to think about what you are proud of for yourself today. And it doesn't have to be anything like to write home about. Getting out of bed counts as a win, remembering to take your medications, going to work, maintaining your patience in a really challenging situation, going grocery shopping, running that errand you really hated. All of those are wins. How can you acknowledge and celebrate that win for yourself? And to get into less happy topics, what bothered you today? Get it out, vent. This doesn't need to be just one sentence. If you have a lot to say, say it. Now I want you to think what your future self, the person you are striving to become, would do in that situation. What would it feel like to accept the situation and let it go, for lack of a better word? What can you do to move towards acceptance of that if you need to? And one of my very favorite prompts is, what did you learn today? Take some time to think about this one. Not everything you learn today will be immediately obvious. Maybe a lesson came in the form of a mistake or some other perceived failure. Find a way to learn from it so you can move forward with a little bit more knowledge and experience. In the wise words of Yoda, the greatest teacher failure is. Then, because I can't go to sleep without first trying to set myself up for success in the morning, the next question is, what do you need to remember for tomorrow? Maybe it's things to do, places to go, people to contact. And how can you remind yourself of these things tomorrow? That way you don't stay up all night tonight in fear of forgetting. Maybe set a reminder on your phone or leave a sticky note in an obvious place or send an email to yourself that you'll know you'll check at a more appropriate time. And then lastly, what other baggage do you need to get off of your mind or body? I like to do a good brain dump. I talk about that in so many of my episodes. I set a timer and spend about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how much content my brain is holding for the day, and just let it all out. Don't worry about grammar. Don't worry about spelling. Don't worry about somebody judging it. You don't even need to read it. Sometimes just the act of removing all of that from your brain is cathartic enough. Usually after I do journaling exercises like this, I also try to do a gratitude exercise at night. I have an entire episode on this, so I won't waste your time now. Go dive into that next to really just complete your evening. Before we go, I'm going to leave you with a couple of affirmations. The first one is going to be, I am grateful for my body and all that she did for me today. I am grateful for my body and all that she did for me today. Let it sink in. Another one I really like is, I am growing and healing every day. I am growing and healing every day. And so are you, I hope. If you're going to sign out after this episode, I hope you have a wonderful day, a good evening, reflective sleep. And now it is officially after 1 a.m. and my bedtime, so I'm going to go practice what I just preached. But before I go, I want to remind you that your journey to personal growth doesn't end here. You can access all of these journal prompts and so many more that can help you reflect on your day for free on my website. And don't forget to download my digital planner for free as well. You can use it hand in hand with all of my episodes to amplify the benefits and enhance your personal growth journey. Those links are in the episode description for you. And once again, I cannot thank you enough for being an important part of this community. Hopefully, this episode and digital planner can express just a bit of that gratitude. I am just so honored to be on this journey of rooting and rising with you. I'm wishing you a year filled with growth, resilience, and joy. Take care and keep growing.